Good morning or afternoon or whatever. Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. Thanks for joining us. You know, we know a lot of expats. We meet a lot of foreigners. We meet a lot of tourists. We talk to a lot of people. We've lived here for years. That being said, all of them fall into one of four categories. Okay? Now, there are subcategories, and there are exceptions, I guess, to every rule. I'm sure somebody will comment with them. But they all fall into those four categories. Which one are you? Let's talk about it.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance, no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
Okay, first things first. Hey, we try and bring you relevant information, something interesting here and there, something satirical once in a while. If you enjoy our content and would like to continue to support the channel, please do subscribe and hit that thumbs up and even share it once in a while. It's always interesting. Now, all of these people that we've met over the years, and there have been a ton of them, okay? And we meet new people weekly. We absolutely do. Fall into one of four categories. Now, you may fall into one of these categories or more than one of these categories, but in the comments below, let us know. We're interested in finding out if there's something that we're missing. That's for sure. So, you know what? I think one of the biggest reasons that we see men come here is for a fresh start. They they're tired of what it's like in their country. Whether it may not even be bad, all right? It may not be what they disagree with, but they're just tired of it. Okay? They're ready for a sense of adventure, or they're just sick and tired of the politics, the way things are going. You can list 100 different reasons of in their country. All right. They're looking to start something new, a new chapter in their life, an adventure. Okay. Well, nothing wrong with that. That's for sure. I mean, basically, if they may not feel like they have an extended future in their country. The way things are going, their future doesn't look as bright as they'd like it to be. And they think it may look better somewhere else. The second type of person, and I have to look at my notes here so that I keep them in order. I don't want to repeat them. All right. They're looking for a relationship, or a relationship is a big part of why they're coming to the Philippines. They may already be married to a Filipino and they're coming back. They may be in a long distance relationship and they're coming here to solidify that. They may want to find a relationship here. And we're not going to go into the reasons of being traditional and non traditional. I really disagree with a lot of that. But that's, relationships are what it is. Whether it's an online relationship, whether they came and visited and met somebody and they're continuing it, whether they have a wife that's here already, whether they're in another country, married to a Filipino already, relationships bring people here. Bad relationships bring people here too. You know, we can certainly add that to one of the subcategories of relationships. They not happy with the way their relationships have transacted in their current country for whatever reasons. There's 1,000 of them. We're not going to get into that either. All right. Finances. Okay, this is a really tricky one. We get a lot of feedback and blowback on this because it's so radically different. Can you live cheaper in the Philippines than you can in your home country? My answer to that would be it's a close call. I say it's a close call because you're not a citizen here. So the social safety nets of your country are not going to be available here. And those situations may arise. But if you don't take advantage of those social safety nets, you're talking about basic living. You're talking about, can I have a home? And when I say home and abode, all right, that is safe, has air conditioning, hot water, a functional restroom, cheaper than I can in the U.S.? I think the answer to that is certainly you can. Can you have something better for less? In other words, if you lived on the East Coast of America or the West Coast and you wanted to have a home within 300 yards of the beach, what it would cost you to have a home here 300 yards from the beach will be significantly less. Will it be the same standard of quality of construction, amenities, and things like that? That's not it. The basic living. Can you feed yourself for less? Certainly you can if you can adapt to the local food. But you know what? You can feed yourself for less here with Western food. I can tell you that we cook all the time, and we cook a lot of Western food, and it's far cheaper than it is in the U.S. We bought a small ham the other day, all right? Sliced it up, scored it, coated it with brown sugar and honey, baked it, and had side dishes of potato salad and deviled eggs. All right, which we could have gotten, actually duplicate that at a buffet we were recently at. But that entire ham, potato salad, and deviled eggs is 3 meals for the two of us for less than $20. Now, we did cook it. It's going to cost some electricity, sure. My point with that is trying to duplicate that for $20 in that amount in the West, I think is pretty difficult to do. I really and truly. Yeah. You know, speaking of which, I had a friend of ours, Scott. Holy shit! Showed me a picture of a dozen eggs in Hawaii, and I can't remember how much it was, but I'm telling you, it was like astronomical. I couldn't believe what a dozen eggs in Hawaii cost. Crazy. Now, granted, I understand that I doubt there are any chicken farms in Hawaii, but just giving you a for instance. So that's the third reason, finances. All right. And then there's the fourth reason, because they're gosh darned losers. There are plenty of them, and they come from every country, and they are losers. Now, can they change their life? It's possible. Maybe they're a loser and they're looking for a fresh start. Or maybe they're just a loser, period, and that's all there is to it. We see it. You see it from people who get in trouble all the time. You see it from drunk expats and foreigners that you see at 10 o'clock in the morning that can't hardly walk. You see all kinds of people, you know, I'm not saying that all people are like this, but what I am saying is they come from every country. They come for many, many reasons. Um, but they do. They come here to the Philippines because they're looking for reason number three. It's cheaper. Okay, that means that they're going to sit there and try and find a way to live their loser life cheaper. And sooner or later, it catches up with them and it doesn't do any good. The basic cost of living here is cheaper. Are the amenities, these are the things you have to measure. And that's all for a different subject, really and truly. But those are the four basic types. The fresh start, the relationships, the finances, and finally, the misfits. Those people that just can't function in their own country in a way that makes them happy. And when I say can't function, what I mean by that is that, they are a drain on society. They are just literally what they are. Now, we've gotten a lot of blowback from a lot of different things. This, I'm sure, will get blowback from as well, and that's fine. We certainly appreciate your input, your comments, and we're interested to see where they go. What kind of expat are you, or will you be? What is going to bring you to the Philippines? Comment below, let us know. Otherwise, thanks. Have a great day.